Hey guys, welcome back to Angel of Tarot. So yesterday I didn't do a reading. So anyways, let's do Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine reading today. Let's see. I feel like a lot of these connections are new. Some of you have maybe not even met this person yet. Or maybe you have an idea of who this person might be, and it might not be that person. But I just want to remind you guys that this journey is all about personal growth, and that it's a hard journey, and that it's not a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. Unfortunately, it's not. Anyways, but that doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just not a fairy tale. It's not a movie. This is not The Notebook. This is not Titanic. Okay, I'm so old. All right, anyways. Oh, we're already starting off. I didn't even get to shuffle, so I feel like there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of energy coming out. Okay, so Divine Feminine on one side, Divine Masculine, and then the energy in between. So Divine Feminine, we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. We have the Devil in reverse. So I feel like that's a lot of unresolved emotional conflict. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like Divine Feminine is in her feels right now. Like, she is going through it. Like, I can feel the energy of, like, intensity. Like, I feel like something didn't go your way here with the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling like something is not fair to you. Maybe like there's a miscommunication, and it's bringing up old wounds of feeling like, again, like just feeling like things are not fair, feeling like you made the wrong choice, the wrong decision, like a feeling of regret, like unresolved issues from like past relationships, feeling very like rejected, like not chosen, feeling like you're second guessing yourself. Like, I thought this was going to be worthwhile. Now I'm ready to walk away from this. I'm ready to turn my back on this. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't find this intriguing, mysterious. I don't find anything about this attractive. Like, you are feeling rejected, and your response to your sense of rejection is to reject. So I feel like that could be toxic femininity. It's not you at your best. So anyways, let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. So Divine Masculine is the Five of Wands, and their energy, which can go two ways. It could be a conflict. I'm hearing conflict of interest. So I feel like maybe this person has a different idea of how things should go than your idea of how things should go. I feel like this person has other people involved in the situation, whether you know it or not. I'm not saying necessarily a third-party person, but it could be friends or family that they have, you know, either shown your picture to or talked to about you. And I see people sitting around dissecting you, trying to understand you, trying to make a whole picture about you with the limited information that they may have. So I feel like, you know, something about the situation is feeling unfair. Like, while these people are maybe talking about the relationship, you're not there. So how could they know anything about you, kind of thing? Yes. And then Divine Masculine, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's a lack of commitment, and there's a sense of not feeling free. So I feel like Divine Masculine, he's at the 4 and the 5 in his energy. So I feel like he's on some sort of journey. He's in between. I feel like divine masculine's energy is trying to be more playful, but I don't feel like it's sincere. I feel like this person actually wants more commitment than they're willing to express, than they're willing to admit, especially to the people who they're talking to you about. So I feel like this energy came up before where it's like, this person may talk about you, but they don't share their true feelings. They're like, yeah, like, this girl's all over me, like, I'm the shit, like, that kind of energy. So I feel like the energy in between is the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. So I do feel like one person, I can't say who because this is the energy in between, but I feel like one person wants to dominate the situation. One person wants to label the situation and say what it is. Like, oh, it's not really that important to me. It's not that serious to me. I can do without it. Because this is the Two of Cups in reverse. So this is a soulmate. But if it's in reverse, it's like the energy is not connecting. So I feel like although it may be a soulmate situation, the energy is not mutual at this time. And with the Six of Wands, you see, I feel like there can be no victory without effort. So I feel like there's no magic, there's no magic wand that's just gonna like, the universe is not gonna force you guys together. You know what I mean? So let's see divine feminine energy. We have the Page of Swords, which came out a little bit in reverse. So I feel like you're getting a lot of reverse cards. I can't say that. You have one reverse card. But anyways. I feel like divine feminine is saying like, this is not fun for me right now. Like, you are not having a good time. I feel like you're in the space where you're like, this is not how this is supposed to unfold. I feel like you have an idea of how things should happen and you get easily disappointed when they don't happen the way that you want them to happen. Okay? I feel like there are a lot of emotions behind your words. And I feel like it can be overwhelming at times. In the last reading, I said that your energy is very potent, and that's why people cannot spend a lot of time with you. So I feel like that's with your words too. Like, you should choose your words wisely. Don't overuse your words. Hold back some of the things that you say. And it's like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So I feel like you don't have to share everything that you know right away. Let your knowledge, let your actions show how much you know, not your words. And I do feel like there's somebody else in your life who is fluttering around you, who may also be like interested in you, who may be a better partner for you. And I feel like maybe you're not keeping your options open. Maybe you're like hyper focused on like one person. Let me see what else we have. Yeah. So we have the Five of Cups. So, this is like a woe is me card. This is like looking at spilled milk and not seeing like an opportunity of what you still have. So I feel like, it's okay to feel your emotions. It's good to feel your emotions. It's good to process your emotions. It's good to give yourself time. But it's like, at some point, you have to limit how much energy you're going to stay in this, because you are the divine feminine, and your energy right now is not giving divine feminine. It's giving hurt person, and that's no good. You know what I mean? You're better than that, basically. You're better than that, and that energy is not going to be attractive to anybody. And then you have the King of Wands. So I feel like I feel like you've just gone through so many challenges that you're tired is not the right word. You're not tired. You're just almost bored. Like, you're almost like not interested. That's the good word. You're not interested. I feel like if something is going to take too much effort right now in your love life, you're just not interested in it. You're looking for something that's more just like comforting, easygoing, and I feel like twin flame journeys are not that. Soulmate journeys are easygoing, but twin flame journeys push you to grow. And I do feel like you've grown so much recently that you're like need a spiritual vacation. And I feel like that is okay for you. It's okay for you. And like I said, these journeys are not a straight line. So never feel like, oh, this is my twin flame, I have to be loyal to him. No, you don't. If this person is not showing up in your life, like, you don't have to be loyal to them, because this journey is not about them. It's about you. But they bring out things in you that maybe you're not ready to see, and vice versa. So it's not that they do something for you. You're doing something for them as well, whether they recognize it or not, because they're in your energy. This is all energetic. It doesn't matter if you call or text each other. Okay, anyways. All right, divine masculine's energy. Okay. All right. So for divine masculine energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So in a weird way, I feel like the divine masculine is actually happier being alone. Like, this person is actually a happy person alone. Like, I don't feel a desperate energy of like, I need to cling to somebody. I need to claim somebody. I need to be claimed. They might have their own independent goals and interests. They might have their own ways of making money. Like, they might be an entrepreneur. They might work by themselves. They could be a farmer. They could be a landscaper. It's giving independence. But I feel like that's not the whole picture. I feel like that can be used as a shield sometimes. Like, oh, I'm busy. I'm working. I'm making money. So let me get another one for divine masculine. Because what I don't see in divine masculine's energy is any cups. I don't see any emotions. So, oh. And then we have, what did I just say? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. So I feel like, you know what? Actually, this person is very happy. The Nine of Cups is a very happy card. It's a very independently happy card. Like, this person is happy with the person that they are. They're happy with their life the way it is, whether they're single or not. But it's giving single. So maybe they love their single life. Maybe they're not ready to maybe they're not ready to cooperate. Like the Four of Wands came out in reverse. So I feel like regardless of what this person says, watch their actions. Do their actions line up with their words? Because if they're already happy by themselves, why are they trying to, start something with you? Kind of like, if you want to be single, just be single. Like, nobody is forcing you. Like, let's be so for real. Like, no one is forcing you to be in a relationship. So let's see the energy between. The energy between. The energy between. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So this is my show out card. The Nine of Pentacles is when you are happy single. You've basically made your physical world very, very good on your own, and you're just kind of missing that one piece that takes you to the Ten of Pentacles. This is the type of person, like, I feel like this is the energy between. So I feel like somebody here only wants this connection to work because it makes them look good. So it could be like one of the partners looks really good, is very attractive. When you go out in public, people look, people stare. It's giving pedestal. So I feel like one person might be put on a pedestal in this relationship. It may not be equal, or it may not feel equal in the physical realm, is what I feel like. And I feel like one person is on their way. So they haven't like fully bloomed yet. And things might change in the springtime. Like, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. Things may change in the springtime. I feel like there's a lot under the surface that we don't see right now. I feel like there's things that are still very much hidden. I feel like, there's a veil or a mask. Like, somebody's wearing a veil or a mask. Like, things are not transparent right now. And I think that's causing a lot of anxiety. Okay, one more for in between. Oh, we got two more for in between. So we got the Three of Swords in reverse, and we got Temperance in reverse. So these came out in reverse. So I feel like, there could be a separation coming into the connection. You may not talk for a while. I also feel like something like a surprise is gonna happen. Like, there's something mysterious going on. I feel like Spirit is doing something that, like, we don't know yet. There could be a surprise celebration of some sort coming through. And I feel like one person could be younger than the other person, like significantly younger, or just like a little bit more innocent in the way that they think about love, the way that they think about life, the way they think about heartbreak. It's like, I don't know, I feel like somebody is like gonna have a tantrum. Like, they just don't know how to express themselves, or they're feeling like really, really betrayed, is what I feel like. There could be like betrayal here. Okay, let's go back to Divine Feminine energy. Yeah, so it could be Divine Feminine who's feeling betrayed. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. which is like, if you thought it was bad, like imagine it's like really, really bad. So I'm surprised it's not the 10. So I feel like the Nine of Swords is all about like your own thoughts. So I feel like Divine Feminine is really like beating herself up right now with like regretful thoughts, like, oh, I know I shouldn't have did this, or I knew this was gonna happen, or like, why does this always happen to me? Like, why can't I be happy? Why do I have to have all these challenges? Why can't this person stick to their word? Why do I feel left out in the cold? How come nobody cares about me the way that I care about them? It's just a very like overwhelming. But in this card, I feel like, you can't see her eyes in this card. So I feel like Divine Feminine does not really see clearly right now. Like, she is looking down and she needs to like look up. Her energy is very dark and stormy, and she needs to do something to change her energy, to raise her vibrations, maybe a meditation. Oh. And the Page of Wands. So this is action. So I do see Divine Feminine taking action today, and just adhering to like her sensuality. So like taking a shower, putting on lotion, putting on perfumes, maybe like shaving, just like taking care of her appearance. Like, if you look good on the outside, you're going to feel at least a little bit better. Excuse me. So I feel like that. And I also feel like Divine Feminine wants like intimacy, and thinks like intimacy is going to like somehow like make her feel better. But I say she should be careful, because it may not make her feel better. It may make her feel worse. So let's see. One more for Divine Feminine. Yeah, so we have the World card in reverse. Why is this like not focusing? How can I get this to focus better? Anyways, so we have the World card in reverse. And the World card to me is all about what I have to offer. So I feel like Divine Feminine has a lot to offer, actually. I feel like she's very creative. She's very inspiring to people. She's very abundant. She's very voluptuous. She has a nice body. But more than that, she's really confident when she's in her healthy energy. She's very confident. But when she's in her toxic kind of energy, it's very like repulsive. It's like, nobody wants to be around like this very heavy negative energy, is what I feel like. So let's move on to Divine Masculine, because Divine Feminine, I feel sorry. Like, she's going through it. If you could see what the spread looks like, you'd be like, damn. Damn. Okay, let's see what Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine his cards are much brighter. It doesn't seem like he's going through much. We'll see. Okay, so Divine Masculine, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very high vibrational. Like I said, this person seems like they're actually doing just fine without you. I know it sounds crazy. Like, how can you be going through so much and this person is happy? I don't know. But yeah, they seem like they are actually really happy. They seem abundant. They might have recently received like a gift or money or something. They're very fruitful. They're very nonchalant. And in a weird way, I feel like they're very like unbothered. So like you're going through chaos and they're just like chilling. Like they're so happy. Like they are so fucking happy. Let's see another one for Divine Masculine. Yeah, the Fool card. The Fool card came out. So this is all about starting a new journey. So I feel like, this person is really happy to start something new. So I don't know if that is like with the new person. I don't know if they're happy that they met you. But it's giving like new look on life, new attitude, new ideas. Like maybe they woke up with $1 million idea. Like, they have a lot of optimism right now. And they could have a lot of choices right now. Like I said, I don't know. I just feel like they're really, really happy. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Swords. So, in a weird way, I feel like this person thinks that they are really smarter than you. I know it sounds strange, but I feel like they thrive on like your negative energy, because how could they be so happy when you are so not happy? So it's giving like energy vampire. Yeah, I don't know why this person is like thriving. It's not that they can't be happy, but it's like when you're connected to somebody that you're like involved with, you should care that they're not doing well. And I feel like none of this person's energy says that they give a damn. Like, they have very, very, very happy, positive energy. So it's not that they don't care about you. I just feel like they're self-involved. Like they're very me-focused. As long as things are going my way in my life, like I feel like they just got some good news and they're like, oh, thanks for being there for me when I was low, but I'm back up now and I don't need you no more. Something like that. I don't know. So let's see the energy in between. So I don't know. I'm hearing the word user. So I feel like this person might like unconsciously use people. Like, they want you to be there for them when they want you to be there for them, but they don't want to reciprocate. They don't want to return that favor. So let's see the energy in between. I'm going to pull 4 cards for the energy in between. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles that came out a little bit sideways. So I feel like the energy in between is like off balance. Like things are not, I feel like energies are pulling against each other and they're not working together. I feel like these energies are not working together. It's giving low vibrations, like 2s and 3s and like barely any major arcanas. So I feel like, I don't know what Spirit wants to say, like why this is happening right now. Like, I feel like it's testing the connection is what I'm hearing. Okay, another one for the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups for the connection in between. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So I'm hearing like elevate. Something about the energies need to elevate. Like both people need to recognize like their self-worth and what they each bring to the table. So I feel like it can't be like one person is on a pedestal. That's what I'm getting. Like one person can't be on a pedestal. It has to be equal. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Okay, and then we have the Chariot that came out in reverse. So the Chariot is normally about focus, forward action, and integration. So I feel like the fact that this came out in reverse, I feel like there is no focused action. There's no integration right now. Like things are at a halt. Things are at a standstill. And I feel like, you know, in music, the silence in between the beats is what makes the song. So it's just like you can't hold down a note and just hold it down. That's not a song. You have to like let space be in between the beats. So I feel like, you know, with this connection, Spirit is saying, you know, let there be space in between the beats for you to hear clearly, for you to see clearly, for you to even get more joy in the long run than forcing things, rushing things, controlling things, stuff like that. Okay, so one more. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Sun. So okay, so what I hear is there are going to be slight adjustments. So I feel like the energies are like teeter-tottering, like they are very, very unbalanced. So I feel like there's going to be some adjustments to like make this connection feel harmonious. And that also has to do with like the pedestal, how one person cannot be on a pedestal. So it's about equality. It's about seeing the good and bad in you, the good and bad in this person. And I feel like for some reason, I had already said spring, and now I'm saying summer. So I don't know, like, if somebody's name is Summer, if summer really means something significant to somebody, if something happened over the summer. And it's not just because it's the Sun card. It's like something to do with summer and like the warmth of summer. And I feel like this connection might heat up literally in the summer. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of desire. I still feel like there's desire. And I don't think that it's the desire that is the problem. Like I said, I think it's just, it could be like timing. It could just be timing. It doesn't have nothing to do with desire. Like, you know, the seasons come and go, whether you like it or not, every year. You know, the leaves fall and then they grow again, whether you like it or not. You can't just pray and say, oh, please don't grow this year. Like, no, the leaves are gonna grow whether you pray or not. Like, I don't know. So it's kind of like, maybe it has to do with like allowing things to unfold, allowing spring to come, allowing summer to come, allowing love to come to you, um, as opposed to like, you know, forcing things to happen or having to figure things out ahead of time or controlling things. Like, we don't control the seasons, they come and go. We don't control them at all. We don't control when the sun shines. We don't control when it rains. Like, we just don't control these things. So like, and this, even though it's probably divine feminines who mostly watch me, this is not me digging in on you. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm saying the energies between. That's what you have to remember. This is about both partners, you know, have to relinquish control to spirit, not really to each other, you know. So it's just like, don't let this person treat you any type of way. That's not what spirit is saying. Don't let this person drag you through the mud. No. But if this person is not behaving in a way that is careful with you and your feelings, you know, if this person is very happy when you're falling apart, you know, what does that say about the connection right now? It's not to vilify this person or say, you know, they're a horrible, terrible person for not caring for you. You know, if their life is up, they're enjoying that. Okay, but wait till maybe the wheel turns. And then what? They're going to come back to you when their wheel is down again. And then what? You're going to accept them back again and heal them again and patch them up again. And then what? Send them on their way? I don't think so, right? So it's just like, regardless of what happens over the next couple of days or weeks or months, just remember the